We've all known that Hollywood has been ruled by liberals for many decades. Thing is, much like the old state of California, there used to be a recognition that politics was politics and life was life. That when you were in a business, your job was to make money, and in order to make money, you had to please your customers. Now, that all went psychotically off the rails right about 2020, when all the barriers seemed to come down at once. And Hollywood tried to force feed us a seemingly nonstop menu of political messaging, badly disguised as movies and shows. The backlash was swift and brutal. People simply stopped showing up. Losses mounted, and panicked studio executives started issuing statements about refocusing on entertainment and defocusing on political messaging. Projects were canceled, and many of those already underway were quickly modified to reflect this new reality. While woke messaging from Hollywood is down, it's certainly not out. Straight white men continue to be the only demographic that can be openly mocked and denigrated with impunity. And new shows and movies continue to pop up, trying to sneak a woke fastball by us. But for the most part, it still isn't working. And maybe, with any luck at all, it never will. But the most likely scenario seems to be that Hollywood will continue to put out politics disguised as entertainment in an effort to search for weakness. Maybe, just maybe, they probably think, people will finally succumb to the worldview that the patriarchy is a source of all the world's problems. Maybe they'll forget the fact that it's actually the source of many of the world's solutions. Maybe they'll finally accept that a man can become a woman or a woman can become a man simply by saying that's what they are. That physical fitness and having a nice lawn are signs of white supremacy, and that terrorists are actually the heroes. Well, you never know. But they went down in such a magnificent ball of fire that it's hard for me to imagine them ever returning to their full woke glory. And if this does turn out to be the case, it will be yet another victory for capitalism. Just imagine if this atrocious content was being churned out, well, let's say in Iran by the Republican Guard. What do you think would be the chances that people wouldn't be watching it until the next bloody revolution mercifully took place?